Hey, it's Stretch Armstrong here, and I'm taking over Ryan's channel for this CD update. Like, I think it's number 7, because it's been like forever since he's done one of these, bro, and I don't even know why I've been waiting forever, and I'm just gonna do it for him, because he's like really slow at doing it. I don't know why he takes so friggin' long. He's such an idiot. Oh, God. No, you don't, Stretch. This is my video. You're not taking over my channel. Why would you take over my channel? He can't do that. He can't do that. No, he's just a fucking toy. See, just fucking toy. Just stretch him out. Ugh. But anyways, for real, guys. Here I am with my update number 7. Like Stretch said. I got a lot of shit, and it's been like a long friggin' time. Like he said, like Stretch said, a lot of shit here. Probably should have more than usual, but I don't, because I don't buy many C's anymore, so yeah. I've been meaning to do this for a very, very long time. Okay, let's get to it. First up, we got, Alesana, Try This With Your Eyes Closed. This is their first EP they ever put out. Pretty decent stuff. Next we got Alesana's On Frail Wings of Vanity and Wax, their debut album. Introduction to their music, emo, music, screamo, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's not emo, but post-hardcore more like it. Like post-hardcore screamo type stuff. If you've never heard of Alesana somehow. Next we got, this is might be my favorite or second favorite, but, Alesana, Where Myths Fade to Legends. Pretty good album overall, like I said. Yeah. And I've been listening to those online for years. I just never picked up a copy of some of them. Next I got All American Rejects' first album, self-titled. It's alright. Never been big into this band in general, but this is probably their best record. Alright, next we got, As It Is. I think it's called OK. Yeah, it's called OK. And I didn't even know they'd put a new album out. I just saw it at Best Buy one day a few months back and picked it up. So I'm just like, why not? I haven't listened to it much, but I liked what I heard, if I can remember. But yeah. Next, we got a new album that just came out a week ago, Nightbringers. This is why I was waiting to do this video, because I was going to pick this up, and I'm like, I'll do this video, and I picked it up. It's really cool. You open it up like that. Really cool. I haven't listened to this album yet at all, so I can't judge it yet. I'm sure it's great, though. Every Black Album release is pretty freaking great, so yeah. First, wow. Next up, we got the Beavis and Butthead Experience soundtrack, which has got Nirvana, Anthrax, some Beavis and Butthead skits, Megadeth, Run DMC, Aerosmith, White Zombie, Primus, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jackal, and Cher with Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, this is pretty cool to own if you're a Beavis and Butthead fan. Alright, next we got Cartel Chroma, one of the most underrated pop-punk bands from the early 2000s, for sure. Next we got Believe by Disturbed, probably Disturbed's best album, hands down. Great stuff. Next we got their Early November, The Mechanic, The Mother, and The Path. So there's 3 CDs in here plus a DVD that was an exclusive to Best Buy, it says, I think, yeah. So you get 3 discs here, and I only paid $2 freaking for this at Second and Charles, and it's in great shape. Can't believe it that I got it for that cheap. Never get something like this for that cheap. Next I got John Bellin, The Human Condition, a very underrated pop artist. His biggest hit is All Time Low, which was a pretty big song, but it still wasn't like gigantically big like some songs are. But yeah, he's kind of like 21 Pilots a little bit. 21 Pilots were a little more edgy and swore, and it was just one guy. Next we got a Marilyn Manson Lunchbox single, And this just has Lunchbox on, Next Motherfucker remix, Down the Park, Brown Bag Roots Metal remix, and Lunchbox High School Dropouts. Yeah. Look at that lovely picture of Manson on the inside. Oh, yeah. Next, we got, speaking of Manson, his new album, which I just picked up too, Heaven Upside Down. I've listened to it once. I really enjoyed this album. It's pretty good. It's like a mix of his old and newer sound. And I like the way the CD is set up is because it's like, you think it's a double disc, but then you open it up and it's actually, the booklet is behind the CD itself, which is pretty cool. And it's like that kind of paper, like the manual type paper or whatever. And then the front cover is just the slip out, and that's it. And then the back has the track listing on, which is the booklet, which is really cool. I don't think I've seen artists ever do that before, at least not that I can remember. Next we got Neck Deep, The Peace in a Panic, Target exclusive, which includes 2 bonus tracks and a card. I think they might all come with cards. They're not just the Target version. And there's 5 band members, all 5 on each card. And I think I got Wes. It's back there, but you can't see it. And it's a lenticular card. It's pretty cool. I thought about buying another copy or 2 just so I could get more of them. But overall, my thoughts on this album, though, if you even listen to Neck Deep, but they're pretty popular, so there's probably some people out there watching this that do. I think this album is decent. It's not as good as Life's Not Out to Get You. I mean, of course it's not. I mean, I only got a tattoo on my fucking elbow of it. You know, I liked it that much. But overall, this is disappointing compared to the album, but it's not bad by really any means. It just isn't their best release. Next we got Nickelback Curb, their first album, which is actually good, because it doesn't sound like typical Nickelback, minus Chad Kroeger's voice, of course. It's more of a different sound. Not all the songs blend together. If they would have stuck with the sound, I think they would have not been panned like they've been for a long time, because this album is pretty good. Next I got Villains by Queens of the Stone Age, their newest record, which I actually really enjoy this record. I think it's fantastic. It's a really groovy record. It's fun to drive to. It's one of those records that are really good to put in when you're driving, and yeah. That's that. And then next we got, sorry, I'm distracted by a receipt on the floor. Anyways, next we got Rings of Saturn, Alta Ula, their newest record. I've listened to it once. I enjoyed for what it was. I'm not the biggest fan of these guys for quite some time now, but good tactical death metal type stuff. Next I got Senses Fail the Fire. This is their 4th album, yes. And this one comes with a DVD of a show from, I'm actually not sure, but there's a track listing somewhere for, I don't know, it's just the Fire DVD. I think it's a show, though. I haven't really listened, actually, no, have I listened? I don't think I've listened to this one yet, or no, I don't think I've listened to this one. I might be wrong, though. I don't think I have, though. Alright, next we got, Senses Fail, I think it's a Reenactor, I think is how you say that. This is when they totally started changing their sound to more of like a hardcore mix of their older sound. And you can tell they're not sure what they want to go with on this album yet. They didn't perfect that sound yet. It's an alright album. I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just not that great. And then next, you got Pull the Thorns from Your Heart, which I think they perfected the sound of this album. This album is really good, has a good mix of heavy stuff and more mellow stuff. I love this record. It's probably one of my favorites from them, first or second favorite. It's so good. And then next you got their most recent release, which is In Your Absence, a really cool acoustic EP, which I think has one new acoustic. I think Jets of Peru In Your Absence, I'm sorry, is their new track. And the Family Tradition acoustic version is really cool in this album. Unfortunately, the only album I'm missing from them is Life Is Now a Waiting Room. I ordered that album, but it never came for some reason. The seller never sent it out, which sucks because I really wanted that album. Next we got Sworn In All Smiles. This is the newest one from months ago now. I'm really late to the party on talking about these albums, but This album's decent. It's different for them. It isn't the typical old sound they had. It's totally different than it was, in a way. It's more whiny vocals, more whatever you want to call it. I don't freaking know. Next, we got a very underrated new metal band from the early 2000s, Trust Company, and this is The Lonely Position of Neutral. The only song I know people know by these guys is Downfall, mainly because it was on Disney Extreme Skateboarding, which I heard that when I was a kid on there. That's how I remember these guys and found them out, because I remember hearing that song. I'm like, I better check these guys out. I bet they're like a band I'd really like, and I do really like these guys. And they're kind of like a mix of Chevelle and Breaking Benjamin with some Deftones, and it was a really cool band. Next, I got Tyler Creator's Scumfuck Flower Boy, his recent record. Yeah. I actually really like this record, though. This record is fantastic. It's probably his best since, my opinion, Goblin. Probably, maybe Wolf. But, yeah, this is second best, I think, at this point. Next, I got Velvet Revolver with Contraband. This is, like, where Slash actually shines, I think, in guitar more than with Guns N' Roses, because I feel like he does a lot more cooler shit on here, and it's just more fast-paced and a little bit heavier than Guns N' Roses stuff is, and I really enjoy this record. Rest in peace, Scott Weiland, because this was a great band. I only did 2 records, unfortunately, as people know. But, yeah. And last but not least, I got Rob Zombie's American Music to Strip By, which is, I think, just basically a remix album of his first album, Hellbilly Deluxe, which I'm not a big fan of Rob Zombie's solo stuff in general. I just really like White Zombie stuff, and there's the solo stuff, the remix stuff he usually does in general, it's pretty good, so I picked it up. And Sugar Moon's hot, so yeah. That's it for this collection update. I hope you enjoyed that. Probably won't be another long time until I do another one, and I think I might do a Blu-ray collection update, because I just filmed a video about 2 months ago of all my Blu-rays again, and I've added some stuff to the collection, of course. Not a shit ton of things, but a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm not editing this video at all, so it's going straight the way it is. Everything's unedited. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Yeah, peace out.